Hello, everyone. I don't remember if I put pictures out of this tree that I started some time ago. Um, I don't usually use beads like this, these tiny little 3 millimeter or whatever beads. So it's taking me longer than what I wanted because I'm not used to using beads this small. But this is the tree so far. Let's see if I can bring it out so that you can sort of see that. Maybe if I put that down. I don't have it all together yet, but I've got limbs together. But you can sort of see how that's going to look. There we go. It's pretty lacy, and I just at the last minute decided to add these little pearl, I don't know whether they're Percocia or Swarovski little pearls. But I did a combination of this champagne-y color and then this chocolate brown. But they both have this kind of an iridescent quality to them. I sort of wanted to get this finished. And that way it's not laying all over my work table. But it's a new design or a new style for me. And I thought I'd show you kind of how I'm doing it. I won't show you the whole process because it's very tedious watching me put these little beads on a piece of wire. So I started one here. So anytime I'm using whether this type of bead, a gemstone chip, or pearls, or anything, you start with one wire, fold it in half, and then put your beads at the end. Let me show. I will show that since I have more wire. And so this is just a wire, has nothing on it. But I do fold it in half. There's the other, there's the end. Oh, and this is 28 gauge wire. Because these are so small and I wanted to be kind of wispy looking and droopy, I wanted to use a little bit finer wire, and so I'm using the 28. Normally I use a 24 for everything. So 28 gauge makes it very easy to twist. You just have to realize that it's going to be very small twists. So at this point, since this is my very last little limb I'm going to do, I don't care about the order in which I put my beads on. But I am putting 6 of these little beads on. Don't mind me. There's 3. And I do have my magnifying mirror or little magnifying light here if I need to use it. Okay, was that 6? Nope, that was 5. One more. This is why it's so tedious. Okay, got them all on. I bring them all the way down to the tip. And I'm going to sort of squeeze my wire. You can see that I sort of squeezed it. So there's 3 on one side, 3 on the other. Then I'm going to just twist it. You notice I have my thumb here holding these wires because I want to just keep the twists down here towards the top of where the beads are. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I am scooting my thumb back to allow room. This wire can break. So if you put too many twists in one area, it'll just snap. So, but that's how that got on there. So I've got another one here I did. But I will show you the difference. Here's one that I did that has 5. I'm probably not as good at this as probably the camera can see because it's pretty small. Maybe if I make it a little bit bigger. Okay, maybe it doesn't want to get bigger. That's all right. But you can sort of see that, I hope. There's 5 on this one. And I alternated. So there's that one, Go down 5, put another one on. Go down 5, put another one on. Go down 5, put another one on. This tree is made up of 5 leaves and 7 leaves. So I would just add 2 more to one before I finished it off with 10 twists. So let's take one, and I just take one of the wires since I had two, and I'm going to add some more beads. Okay. I know, this is very hard for you to see. There I've got 6 on there, letting them go all the way down to the bottom. I need a little room for twists, so I don't know if you can see that I move those beads up. I'm going to bring this wire down and meet at the center, sort of hold all these back away from each other. And I kind of look at it to say, yep, that looks like there's plenty of room there for some twists, and I start twisting. There we go. I only needed 7 twists to get that to the center. Straighten those out. Now I'm going to twist 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And now I'm on this side over here, and I'm going to put 6 more beads on. Okay, there's 3, 4, 5, and 6. Please ignore my awful dry fingers and hands, nails, everything. Since I've been working with the other tree, the one that is the fire agate that has the glue on stones, my hands are just kind of wrecked from that. There I am, folding that back over, centering those beads a little bit better, and then twisting. There we go. You can see now that I've got 3 leaves on. Bring it back. So you've got your wires. Twist 3 times. 1, 2, 3. I call this an alternating leaf style. Normally I make them in a standard design. And I'm just going to see if I could show you what that looks like. Actually, yeah, I have my book here, so you can sort of see. Go. Okay, this is in the book. The book is in black and white, but you can still get this book from Barnes & Noble, and I think you can order it from some secondary Amazon sellers. You can order it from me if you want. And you order it from me, I'll actually sign it. But you can see with the standard, it is just straight across. You can see this diagram. That's how I put the 2 and then the 3 with the bottom part. And there it is, the design. There's the 3 3s, and then there is a 5, a 5, and a 5, combining all of them to make one limb. So this is called what I call a standard tree design when you're doing it with that type of thing, whether you're making loops to glue on, whether you're doing the beads or just a stone. Now let me show you the alternating leaf. This is what I call the alternating leaf. Let's see that. Alternating leaf. There is a diagram here. This particular one, you can do a 3, a 5, or 7. You can do more than that, obviously. It just makes that much more willowy and long. So this is basically what I'm doing. I'm not doing 3s, I'm doing 5s, and I'm doing 7s, and I'm putting 6 little beads on each one of those. So this is the book. If you want to try to find it. It is still in print. So booksellers, can get that print on demand if they want it. That's how I get mine. So now I've got 3 on here. Now I actually need more. So let me see which one of these they're the same. I think that was the last one, so let me turn it, go to this side, and put another 6 on. I'm not going to take you through a 7, and maybe I will. We'll see. It's kind of a slow process. And if I had music playing, that would be kind of nice, but they usually don't like that on social media because you have to get permission to use music. And I'm not going to sing for you. I'm sorry. Okay, so there is 5, 6 little beads on there. Do the same thing I did before. Bring it out, bend it over, and start twisting. Okay. I'm going to twist 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and I'm back at this side now. So yeah, maybe I will do a 7. That way you can see how I kind of put them together. Since I already have a 5 done. In this particular tree, I'm doing a 5 and a 7 and twisting them together. And then I do a 5 and a 7, twist them together, 5 and 7, twist them together. So until I get several, and then I twist them, all of those together to make a limb. There's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. You know, I have been making trees since, gosh, 2000, 2001, something like that. So, you know, 23, 22 years. And it's not that difficult since I didn't end up. So wait, oh yeah, 3, 1, 2, 3. To figure out how to make a tree. A lot of it is all in what you use for your beads. And if you're going to use beads, or if you're just going to make a wire tree, there's some beautiful wire trees out there that don't use beads or stones, rocks. And I'll give you a sneak peek at my fire agate tree here in just a minute. And the person I'm making it for has already seen the progress shot, so it's not like I'm giving anything away. I don't believe this is a Christmas present for anybody, since he ordered it for himself. He actually created all of the stones for the tree, cut them and shaped them and everything for me. And then he supplied the base rock. We do kind of a little trade. And okay, now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need one more. 2, 3 on here. Sometimes these wires just get to be a little too much. Okay. Sounds like my dog. I'm so sorry. I don't know what he's barking at. Maybe a delivery person. This is the year. We've had so many deliveries lately. I don't want to go out and go shopping. So I've just been ordering from various places, and so we get deliveries. When you have children, and the girls are 9 now, I don't really take them out shopping too often because it's me. I think it's their age. They want everything. I did take them out and go shopping for their papa, so they were able to get him a Christmas gift that he doesn't know about. Okay, I put 10 twists on the bottom of that to finish off that limb. I'm going to take my 5 that I made a little bit earlier. So you can see that, 5 and a 7. I'm going to lay them on top of each other. Kind of spread those open wires so they don't get in your way. Now I'm only going to go down that looks good. I did about 4 times. But I need to make several more of these. Let me see if I grab one of these branches here. So I already have one made. So if you can there's one that has 5 and 7. There's one that has 5 and 7. There's one that has 5 and 7. You can build this tree however you want. If you wanted to do all 5s, you could do that. If you wanted to do all 7s, you could do that. And here's my little 3 thing that I put in there. And then here's another one that has 5 and 7s. 5 and 7, 5 and 7. So that has two limbs that has 3, 5, and 7 sets. So it will have another set. No, it won't. I'm forgetting how I'm even making the freaking tree. All right. Here's the single one that just has 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7. So I'm making another set that looks like this. So I already have one made, and I still have another side to make. And so I've got one of that partial side. So I need to make 4 more. 2 7s and 2 5s, and then the 3. And then I'll be able to put this tree together and get it off of my table that's taking up room because of all these freaking wires. So I will give you a sneak peek of my process here that I did with the others. I think I already showed you the gluing of stones onto wire. This is the 24 gauge wire that I'm using, which is here. And then these beautiful fire agate stones. This is the actual tree that I've started twisting. There we go. Sort of goes like that. Let's see if you can see that. Maybe if I lay it down, it might be easier. But you can see it has a set here and a set here. Once you get them glued and you're putting them, twisting them together, you have to be very careful not to pop these things off. And so anytime I am making a tree like this for someone, I make sure to tell them not to mess with it a whole lot, especially not where the stones are. If they want to do something, they can move the wires a little bit. But hopefully I've gotten it to where they like it. There, I don't. It's kind of mixed up. There we go. Before I give it to them, or they can tell me right when I give it to them if they want any changes made to the twisting or how it's done. So that's the little sneak peek. I'll show it to you when it's completely finished. But I love these stones. They're gorgeous. So I hope that gave you a little bit of an idea of what to do with some of these tiny little beads. It's just tedious work, and it takes a long time. As you can see, I only made, one for you there, although I did talk quite a bit. So hope you enjoyed that. Coming up, I will show you the finishing of the glue-on bead tree so that you can sort of see how that comes together and we finalize that process. Okay, thank you. Have a good day. Bye.